In Odom Echod Yesh, there's one single individual man. She also gave the Sof Kamatoides, and at the end of the generation, this is our generation, following the Merab. You're graduating class before Mashiach, the last station. And you're individual, every one of us is individuals. Odom Echod Yesh. With Moshe Rabbeinu, we were not individuals. Moshe, we were a nation. Hashem is taking us out. So all celebrated Kriyas Yamsi, we all celebrated Matan Torah, Yan, Kolom, Yachdo, Kol Asher Dibar Hashem Nasi, we all accepted the Kodesh Baruch Hu together. Everyone's ready to go to a wedding, to go to a party. We're all partying together. That's just Moshe Rabbeinu. With the leader in Midbar, everything we had. But at the end of the generations, as we are today, you are an individual. You are a loner. And everyone goes through single-handedly his own test. And where's Moshe Rabbeinu? Where's my promise? I'm a matshuva. I'm doing it. Is this great? Rebbitzen Machlis, what did she do? She deserved to go to years of suffering, chemotherapy, with everything which goes through. And then she passes away and leaves a big hole. What are we learning from it? That's a Makiva. So Moshe Rabbeinu, Hashem says to Moshe, who held you off? It says, Odom Echod Yesh, there's one single man. Should also be the Sof Kamatoides. He's going to be in the end of the generations. According to this, compared to us, they are individuals. So Sedlitera shall call Kotz and Kotz Tilim Shalalochas. He's going to write and decorate on every Kotz. Kotz means a shtoch. You get it? Pain. Tilim Shalalochas. Hashem, where are you? And I'm decorating his painful life over his letter. I'm not going to let it too long. Moshe Rabbeinu gave us the letter. Yisrael is the revelation. Yesh Shishim Libe Oises, the 600,000 that came out of Mitzrayim, and a letter in the Torah. Every one of us. It doesn't matter that I got. What to do with it? Decorate it. How? You go through a life, and you made a decision. Hashem, Moshe Rabbeinu told me, you're going to serve me. You're going to be good, going to be king to you. Hashem, I want to serve you. I'm going to catch Hashem Shemayim. That's a Bakiva. He's a convert. He's about Shuvah. He went through whole life. Every time when he get a cuts, he does a Tilim Shalalochas. And you, Moshe, have to wait until the Bakivas, those individuals you see the sheep, you decorated your own letter which you not. When he said this morning, and the kind of Shomash and the Satan with the Holy, he gave me the Shomash that I got to Moshe Rabbeinu, to Mamat Sinai. What do you do with the Shomash? Decorate it. How? Hashem will give you a life different that Moshe Rabbeinu promised you. Moshe promised you Tzadik v'Toivla. You deserve it. And all of a sudden, Moshe Rabbeinu's promise doesn't come true. And all of a sudden, you actually present 5-year Makiva. I made myself, I'm about Shua, I'm a convert, and a whole life I went to struggling, and I gave my life up for Torah. He was killed because he's teaching Torah. And he didn't take me away as he took away Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe went right to peace in the Shikha. He was beautifully passed away. My last day was tortured to death. And other piece, and other piece, other piece. And Moshe Rabbeinu says to him, Moshe control, hey, I want to see this man. He's not my student. He's a new personality, a new teaching. I don't know this Torah. I know your Torah. You're teaching God, you're serving me. Come out of Mitzrayim, you tempted me, you took me out. Okay, you promised me. I want to see this man. The Gemara says, Hashem says to him, go to the end of the days. When you Moshe Rabbeinu lead the world, there's no Rebbitzin, there's no suffering. In the time of the Vice Rishon, there was no suffering. You had a problem, you done, you got Tzadik v'Toivla, daven again. You got everything what you wanted. Go to the end of the day, you don't get what you want. You go to a life of suffering. Eventually, the end of the days, our time of the days. So the Besmerish of this is the Besmerish of Rebbitzen. We also have the Sof Shmuel Yeshuras. At a seating place at the end of the 8th row. It didn't even get says the Maran, the first 7-row seating place. And they didn't understood what they're talking. They didn't understand what they're talking. In fact, very bad. I'm the Rebbe, I'm Moshe Rabbeinu, and I don't understand the Torah of Rebbe. But we are talking here, Moshe Rabbeinu understood. Be happy, say thank you, Kodesh Baruch Hu. That's not what Moshe Rabbeinu taught us. Moshe taught us, Shalom Lishman, you don't deserve to have, down, you're going to get it. Chop Shadata. Says the Gemara. Till we came to one point, the Talmidim asked the Baki, which every one of us is asking, by the way. We're not asking verbally what you think of. How do you know this, what you just taught us? Halocha Moshe Messina. It's Halocha Moshe. What? We see after that, we still need me. No, we still have to miss Moshe. Moshe is not in retirement. What was the question? What is a Mekiva teaching? Mekiva teaches us, we personify Mekiva in this generation. Till now, Hashem took care of us. I'm a Holocaust survivor. I survived. Hashem took care of me. When will you take care of Hashem? When will you serve Hashem and not all day dimension, serve me, give me? That's what Mekiva taught us. So they asked me the question of Akiva. Why do we daven? Should we happy suffering? Should we happy suffering? Said Rabbi Akiva, we have to daven, we have to have bitochen. Did you get it? Say thank you. You didn't get it. Say double thank you. We say it twice, 3 times a day. After Shem Elokecha Olav Hashem Echol Avavcho, with both of your hearts. Chol Nafshach, will take away your life. Chol Ma'odecho, Chol Ma'melecho, the first chapter, all the monotheism. Every gram Yisuri, every gram pain which imposes on you, have a moideloi, thank him, ma'oid. Twice. You have a problem, Moshe says, daven, habitochen. Did you get it? Say, thank you once. Baruch Hashem, you gave it to me. That Moshe did. You didn't get it. Thank him twice. Did you get it? Hashem served you. Didn't get it? I'm serving Hashem. I'm accepting. I'm a Kaddish Shemayim. I'm serving you. That's the teaching of Rebbe Akiva. First you have to go to Motavis Moshe. That's what Henny Machlis teach everyone. She lived it. All of a sudden disappointed. Oh, graduate. Now say, thank Hashem. Therefore, when stripped his meat, piece by piece, what you shocked and you're weighing it. Why are you weighing it? And the Gemara says, came the Talmid and asked Rebbe Akiva, Rebbeinu Ad Kam, that's what you deserve. Our whole goal is to become one with Hashem. I'm a part of Hashem. Chedek Hashem Amar. Just like Odom v'Chava, Hashem created one man, one being. Then Hashem sliced them into 2. And Hashem says, get married and get again one as you were one before. We and Hashem, we were one. They sliced us into 2. There's Hashem, and there's the me, which is a piece of Hashem. And Hashem says, the Dov Kubal, become one again. Let's get back. What is the ultimate goal? What is Mashiach? It's amazing. That we become one with Hashem forever, forever, forever. That's what we read here for the Dov Kubal. So, the Rebbe Akiva teaches us, serve Hashem, come back to Kodesh. How do you accept the Kodesh Baruch Hu? I'm accepting Him unconditionally. I have no questions. When Hashem gives me, He becomes one with me. Moshe Rabbeinu took Hashem to me. Rebbe Akiva, we took ourselves the Kodesh Baruch Hu. We volunteered, we have removed Him, we go to missionaries in the life. Have a moider about thanking twice. Therefore, the Halacha says this words. How can Hashem demand of us thank Hashem? Hashem Shemur Burachah with a full heart answers the Mechaber, the word of Kihara, this bad event that you thank Hashem. Le oivde Hashem. If you decided, okay Hashem, till now you serve me, I was born a Jew again, now I'm going to serve you. How? I'm accepting you, unconditional love. But Haritavos on the Simchosa, says the Shloshim. This is the greatest. With that, if you accept the Gzesh of the Baruch Hu, the same way with Hashem, with that you serve Hashem. When Hashem gives what I want, Hashem serves me. And it takes away. And it's painful. It's Hashem, thank you. Now I'm serving Him. Now we became Echad. In the Rebbe Kiva, it came the last moment. I need to say, Shema Yisrael Hashem Echad. Before the Talmidim asked the Rebbe Kiva that you deserve, you did enough to become one with Hashem till now. A whole life history, 120 years. And you reached the point, in one point, even greater than Moshe Rabbeinu, says Chazal. Even one point. At that point, if Moshe Rabbeinu didn't understood, that it is what it answered. All my life I was saying, when will come to the point when I could serve Hashem, not Hashem should serve me. When I became about Tshuva, Hashem served me, He gave me back the head. When He gave me Torah, called Torah Shemal Peh, decorating the whole, everything, Ma'an, Shomar, Kol Kotzukos, that's a gift to me. Shalom Yisrael God is a gift to me, when can I pay it back for me? Now I could thank Hashem for all the benefits He caused me. I should be happy. He said, Shema Yisrael, Shem Elokeinu, Shem Echad. Hear you, Hashem is, I'm one with Hashem. The Yotzon Yishmos Echad. Then he became one with Hashem. Came out a basket from heaven, a voice from heaven, Ashrecha Levikiva, Shenos Yishmos Echad. And then to take the last piece of the last gram of pain, and that had made the Echad. So I have to give you such a business motion. Let's say I bought the Empire State Building. That was my life in real estate. I bought the Empire State Building. It cost $100 million, argument's sake. And I flipped it. And for $200 million. And then $100 million profit waiting for me. I have to complete the deal first. And I'm missing $1. I have $100 million to complete the deal minus $1. One person comes and gives me that $1. What thank you do I give you? $1. You completed my entire deal. We have a lifetime deal to become one with Hashem. The last gram of Yisurim, that made it. Yotzon Shmos Echad. That's what we are here. This is the commentary which you have to do, and this is the message in this generation. We don't have to do anymore. We haven't got Holocaust. We haven't got collective suffering. We all have individual suffering, disappointments. Hashem is bothering every single individual. In the Holocaust, nobody asked, why am I here? Why me? The word me had not existed. Why us? So everyone is his own person here. Everyone is his own me. Why me? Why this? Why that? Shmir is kind of let me how you talk to Shem. This expansion manifests very beautifully. Says the Rambam that Moshe Rabbeinu's job was for beginners to induce us to become literate, to do those to teach. Believe Hashem is saving you. And Baruch Hashem, that's what Moshe Rabbeinu's job. Actually, have the data, become the own intelligence. How about now should start serving the Kodesh Baruch Hu? No, we had a beautiful couple, this Pasha, Yitzchak and Rivka. Yitzchak was a tzaddik ben tzaddik, a very advanced tzaddik. He went graduated at Avraham Avinu's school. Rivka is a beginner, was pursued. Now they're married 20 years, and no child comes. Like the Apostle says, that we learned this morning, Yitzchak l'noichach Yishtok. He was davening away. He was maftzim b'tfilo, hiftzim b'tfilo. Yitzchak, it's not. You have tzaddik ben tzaddik. You serve Hashem for, you don't demand of Hashem anything. You're happy to become a Yisrael. You're a Kiva. Why maftzim b'tfilo? Why are you pushing so much? He said, l'noichach Yishtok, because of my wife. She doesn't deserve it. She's a beginner. She deserves a child. I can get along with no child. No, Hashem accepted the tefillah of Yitzchak because of his wife. For me, I'm accepting everything. I'm a Rebbe Kiva, I have no problem. She deserved it. Look, Baruch Hashem, she became pregnant. All of a sudden, she's a Rebbe Kiva. She's going to lose this child, lose the pregnancy. But with Yitzchak, lose it, get it, no problem. We don't dictate to Hashem. But Rivka, she's concerned. Where does she go? She goes to Baba Shem. Why go to Baba Shem? Why did she go to Avraham? No, they have no problem. Baruch always accepted everything. They're done, finish what they're done. If they don't want to take it away, take to Hashem, Los Hashem, Lo Hashem, Bevairach. Baba Shem, okay, give you miracles, push it, okay. Shnei Goyim Beviknek. Fine, she gave a blessing. Baruch Hashem, you got twins. Baruch Hashem got twins. The Yitzchak and Yaakov and Esav. What look you make on the Yaakov? David Metu. Such a cute child. Such a holy. But Bracha Mechalesos, dynamics. We need it too. There's two brachas in this house. You have on Yaakov and David Metu. And on Esau, we have dynamics. Which bracha Yitzchak said more happily? Yeah, Yitzchak says, so. With Yaakov, Hashem serves me. With Esau, I serve him. If you Hashem want to send on Esau, I'm here. I'm taking it. Thanks to Hashem. Leave the Mrs. Yaakov, she's still a beginner. The boys are we are not beginners. We're very, very advanced. If you didn't know it then, I should know it now. I was a beginner once. I'm a Holocaust survivor. But I see what went through the last 70 years, all the things that you went through. We're very, very advanced because Hashem is bothering you. We have very genuine questions. Hashem, how do you treat us? Look, the whole world is attacking every single individual Jew. You have 1,300,000,000 Arabs, which according to their religion, if he kills you because he's jihadi, he goes to his Olam Haba and is guaranteed for that. Just has to chop off your head. The whole world is worried about it. If you live with them inside, the whole world is chasing you. How come they don't chop your head off? Hashem should protect us, don't you see? But Ruchnius, spiritually, the whole world, you have the iPhone, you have the internet, chases every child. You burn up the shoulders. There's Odam Echadem of Commodores. That's the generation we are today. We're singly, individually being chased by all the physical chase, by Ishmael, spiritual chase with Amalek, with the internet, with everything. And if you don't know how to take the heat, if you don't know how to take the pain, say, thank you, Kodesh Baruch Hu, now I'm serving you, you fail. It's a new message if you have. So how does Hashem bring the message to come across? It picks the nicest people, the greatest people. Such a Rebbitzen to talk away, a person gave her life, and I'm sure that she passed away with a smile on her face. She had no kashas. They had no kashas. They said, Mekiva, the Moshe Mekiva understood it. Right to Mekiva, chemo, going to therapy, so on, so. This is actually what we're going through. This is a message. We have to make our own commentaries. And if you make a decision, Hashem, okay, thank you, introduce me Yiddishkeit, became about Shuvah, I'm through. I'm Moshe Rabbeinu's teaching, but now the time came to become a Rebbitzen. I'm accepting all the pain. And this is a posik that I'm finalizing. In Pasha Safety, in the end of the Torah, before getting into the operating room, Pasha Tisova, all the how-tos that you go through, there's a posik that I should belong right in the beginning. Pasha Sisra, Moshe Rabbeinu's spot, when he took us in, by the end, when going into the operating room of the Torah, Tommy, dear Hashem, we are whole with Hashem. Become one with Hashem. Tommy, so tell Hashem how you feel it. He's halech imah, you go with him or halech, not he should go with you. Moshe thought Hashem goes with you. Hashem abandons you. You don't understand that Hashem is going to be open to suffering. Now become, now adapt to you. Ezra Mekiva, is halech imah with you. But the tzapeh loy. Look out for his interest and not for your interest. How? Well, don't be curious to the future. No matter what he throws at you, accept him unconditionally. That is, so that should be, it's a very big talk. Don't want to know the future. Accept the truth. I lost, a few months ago, a beautiful grandson, 33 years old, left 7 his son, made Neustadt. Very famous young man, big Bab Chesed day and night. And I spoke to him Friday afternoon there was a tension in the hospital. I spoke to him and said, Mayor, I come to visit you Sunday. Right? Once in Shabbos, I got a call from my son-in-law, something critical, something critical, something fell apart, unexpected. So I grabbed my car, went off to Keveruch to Dam. There's a mitzvah to Dam, my friend says you have to Dam. So before I opened the Tehillim, in Keveruch, he started using my Tehillim for a thing, let's go to sing to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Nurio. I don't know how to say it in English. In Yiddish, I says, eyelash, be stubborn. Nurio. Fight. The Tzuri Sheba for the greatness of God. I have a problem. It's critically things, and I don't want you should be taken away. I opened the Tehillim to daven. How do you start davening? You say, always before you down with the Chud and Hashem, let's sing to Kodesh. Nekadmo Ponov Besoido, you already tell him thank you for ever what is going to happen. For the worst. Hashem, I'm not complaining. You told me to daven, Moshe says to daven, I came to daven. But if you want to take him away, I'm already thanking you. Nekadmo Ponov Besoido. Start off with thanking you. Bezmira Sloriano. With songs is the same thing. Why? Because I'm here to serve you, and not you have to serve me. I'm not panicking. If you want to take him away, I say, tell him thank you. But Hashem is a mitzvah to davening. That's what Moshe teach us. I'm davening. Of course, I don't want to lose such a beautiful grandson. But you're not going to break me. Nekana was here. 10 minutes later, as I say to him, my son goes, I was in shock. I thanked him already before. That's what we have to live today. Because anyone sitting here, you have 1 minute guaranteed that the Meshugah shouldn't come and chop the head like it happened in Harnaf. We're living all in a very miraculous way. You're going to be crazy, nervous, what's going to be? You lost. We're surrounded for years and outside enemies. But in Hashem, I put talking to them means I'm trusting you, whatever's going to happen, I'm accepting, you know what you do. That's the teaching of Rebbe Kiva. So Hashem makes, all you should heed this message. Hashem is to pick up on one of the nicest, beautiful Rebbitzens. And Lord, that's what he deserved. Oh, that's her schools. Only her schools could bring us this message. That is every one of us should say, Hashem, I made a decision. Till now you served me, till now I'm serving you. I'm accepting you through the heart. That's what about the time he says. 50 years of learning Torah mitzvahs doesn't make such a dvekus in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Attachment to him like a bonus is through the heart. For Rebbe Kiva. Rebbe Kiva is an example of that. He learned all his life. But that is what you should have today. And if you hear it, that's the way even Shloshim. You're all representatives of Kodesh Baruch Hashem's one size. In order to understand this, I'm just giving you in very headline words. Our relationship with Hashem is a marriage. He's my chosen, I'm the kari. A chosen is mekadosh. He makes the unison, not the kari. Says the Avinu. He makes the sense of the lechup and so and so. But the purpose of the marriage is yichud, to live together. Who makes the yichud? The yichud makes the kari and not the chosen. The chosen is mekadosh the kari. Hariyat mekadosh yisri. You belong to me, you became a Shesish. Now, are you willing to leave the word coming to me to accept me? That's Yichud. Yichud makes the Kara says Avinu. Moshe Rabbeinu was making the Kiddushim, the promises, makes the wedding fast. Ultimately, was kind of a Kodesh. Moshe Mekadosh. Rebbe Kiva is the example of the Yichud, Echad with Hashem. We are today. And to prove that you're Yichud, the word is open, you could go all directions, you could have a lot of complaints on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, doesn't you treating me? You say, I love you. To prove we're very close to Mashiach and Yichud, there's no Moshe Rabbeinu's Mekadosh you. Today I have to be to make the Yichud, Ratzon Shloshim Be'echad. And we're making them to learn this message. Only to great Tzedekah as the Rebbitzen was, we deserve that she either is supposed to she get the message, she take our personal life in such a way, let's become one with Hashem and let's be Mekadosh Hashem to Cain and Hagen.